Can you really make money from Airdrop? How are you going to make money from Airdrop? In this particular video today, I'm going to have a plain conversation with you on how to make money from Airdrop, if you can really make money from Airdrop right now. So, like I said, this is going to be a very plain conversation, and I want you to watch till the end for you to understand where I'm coming from and where I'm going in this particular video. So where do I start this video from? The title of this video says I made $800 from Yapping. Don't mind the editor. I did not make any $800. So don't mind him. Forget the title. Let's talk about the real thing we want to talk about. So, firstly, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so right now. Subscribe before we proceed. And I believe you have done that. Kindly turn on the notification also, so that you can get notified when I drop more other videos on this particular channel. So, now let's start with this. If you tell me that referrals has actually injured Airdrop, I'm going to agree with you. But if you say Airdrop is dead, I am not going to agree with you, because Airdrop is not dead. Airdrop has only evolved from tapping to testing, and also yapping. So this is where I'm going in this video. What exactly is Yap? What exactly is yapping that a lot of people has been shouting all these days? How do you yap? How do you go about it? How do you make money from it? And that is where I am going particularly in this video. So for me to basically explain to you very well, this video is not going to be edited. Everything is just going to be compiled together. So that is it. So before I start, I need to basically go to a bit of not long ago history of when the mass onboarding of a lot of people into the Web3 community, which was last year through the likes of Notcoin, Dogs, Hamster Combat, and the rest. That was when the mass onboarding came into Airdrop and the crypto community. And now, the reward a lot of people earned that time cannot be sustained right now. Like, no project is actually going to give you that. Not because they do not have the money to pay out to people, but because a lot of projects has actually invaded the community trying to scam the community. And also, a lot of people farming the community just for their own sake, through the referral, through the whatever. But I'm not going to blame content creator, because now they create content and they put out their link out there and people are going to join. It is not their fault for putting the link out there. It is just a normal thing to do and people are going to join. But when the project actually not cook, let me use that word, do not cook, a lot of people are going to blame the influencer that put out the link out there, whereas it's just the normal thing to do for influencers. But you know, we take the blame, and I'm not going to judge anybody for that. But let's talk about what we really want to talk. So now, yapping. How does yapping comes in? So projects are no more clicking, the tapping you are doing on your phone. Airdrop has actually left that. No project is going to pay you for that, because a lot of people farm those projects through bots. They buy a lot of followers to scale high the leaderboard. They buy a lot of this and that to scale up there. You know, projects do not really want that. I'm talking about the real project that want to pay you. So saying that one particular wallet is farming about 10-20 accounts, you know, it's not what they would like. And now also, community out there, you are buying a lot of followers, a lot of referrals. You are buying a lot of referrals, like 1,000 referrals just for a project. Project is not going to like that. And also projects out there farming the community, whereas they do not have the money to pay out. They do not have the money to pay to reward people with. But now they want to farm the people for engagement, which is bad. So now this is where yapping comes in. So right now, I'm going to show you what exactly Yap is all about in this particular video. So I want you to watch with me right now. So now you need to watch this video very well and see where I am driving at.
This Web3 project was burning over $6 million a year on just 17 creators. These projects would throw money at creators, hoping that they would make content about them. but the effectiveness of the campaigns were often questionable. Enter Kaito AI. Kaito is changing the game for both creators and projects. Kaito has opened up a new playing field for creators, big and small accounts. Instead of the old system where only the top 17 people in the roster can make money, now anyone can make money as long as you're making good content. Kaito now works with projects to design their own designated leaderboards. These leaderboards track the top content creators for any given project. It's now a more transparent, publicly accessible, and more equitable structure for all projects and creators. You can now say goodbye to backroom deals. People are given rewards and making money purely based on the content that they create.
Now, from the video you watch right now, what Kaito is doing is that they are bringing project owners to their platform. Now, project owners are living influencers just like me to come and talk about their projects. No, because they know I'm going to game the leaderboard. I'm going to just farm them, farm the community, share my referral link so I can be at the top of the leaderboard. But now, project owners are living creators, content creators like me to go to Kaito. All because Kaito is a platform that brings project owner and content creators together. Content creators does not mean me. It is everybody, the community, but they call them content creators. So what this project does is they take their project to Kaito. Kaito is going to check if they have enough funding that they have claimed to share to the community. Once Kaito see that they have enough funding, then they're going to call content creators, the community. Okay, come everybody, come and talk about this particular project. And we are going to track the metrics. Like, you don't need to have 100,000 followers on X. You don't need to have 1,000 followers. You don't need to have 200. As little as you have, you can start yapping on X. Yapping means talking about this particular project. Now, it's not just talking about them. Writing meaningful content about them is necessary. Okay, so now I'm going to use example like, let's just say Amstar Combat right now. Let's say Amstar Combat comes to Kaito to promote their project. Once they get to Kaito, Kaito is going to confirm if they have the amount of money they say they have raised and they can be able to reward the community. Once they confirm that, Kaito is going to call on everybody. Okay, everybody come and yap about this particular project called Amstar Combat. And now, Kaito is going to reward everybody for what they have done. Now, it has actually solved the problem of influencers like me sharing my referral link. Nobody is sharing referral links again. And I think it's been a while you've seen people sharing referral link on X, Twitter. It's been a while. Everybody are now yapping, but not every yapper are going to be rewarded because some people are just yapping for engagement. You need to write meaningful content about this particular project for you to be rewarded. So now, instead of project owners making deals with influencers, they go to Kaito because that is where transparency is going to be, and nobody's going to share a referral link anymore. So now, hope you understand what is meant by yapping. And now a lot of projects has actually done their TGE through Kaito. And right now, a lot of projects are going to their TGE, just like Magic Newton, just like Humanity Protocol, just like Camp Network and Caldera. But without too much talk, let me head over to their platform right now so you can see what I'm talking about. So going over to their platform right now. So as a Nigerian, you might need to turn on the VPN, probably change to a VPN, turn on VPN to access their website. So for me, I cannot access the website just without turning on the VPN. So I'm going to turn on the VPN right now. So I'm turning on the VPN right now and it's connected. So I'm going to go over to their website, which is called yaps.kaito.ai. You can see it right there. Yaps, yaps.kaito, kaito.ai. So I'm just going to do that. And you basically need to connect your Twitter account to this platform. So log in with Twitter account. So I've logged in my already, and let me just show you how it works on this particular platform. So this is the platform. You can see I've linked my Twitter account to it right here. So this is it right here. So now post TGE means that, okay, you can see right here. So you can come over to where it says Yappa's leaderboard right here. So once you tap on Yappa's leaderboard, it's going to show you projects that has actually launched and those that are going to launch. Now, once you are here, you're going to see where it says post TGE. Post TGE means project that has actually rewarded the community through Kaito. So Kaito actually did their own because they are the owner of the platform. They actually rewarded the community for yapping about them. So these are other projects that actually rewarded the community. You can see this DeFi app rewarded recently. A lot of people made $800, $300, $1,000, $2,000. This particular token, the DeFi app is the token is called Ohm. The ticker is Ohm. So you have seen it before. So these are the projects that has actually rewarded the community, and you can see a lot of them right there. Zion, Virtual Protocol, Story. You can see Skate also rewarded. You can see Movement. You can see Mantra. You can see Kaito. You can see all of these projects that has rewarded the community. But now let's talk about projects that are yet to reward the community that people are already yapping right now. So I'm going to show you how you can yap also, but let me show you projects that you can still yap about. So come over to PrettyG right here. This is PrettyG, and once you come here, these are the projects people are yapping about right now. So number one of them all is Humanity Protocol. You can see Humanity Protocol right there. People are yapping about it. You can see Caldera also, people yapping about it on X. You can see Camp Network, people yapping about it. But Oga Pata of them all is Magic Newton. So Magic Newton, let me just look for Magic Newton right here. So here is Magic Newton. You can see Newton right here. You can see Monad, Mitosis, Katana. You can see Infinix. You can see Eclipse, Fogo. These are the projects that are currently on Kaito that you can yap about. So this particular project has come to Kaito that, okay, we need people to know about our project. Now, Kaito is going to say, okay, community, come and talk about their project, and we're going to track your metric. The only way they're going to track what you have yapped about is connecting your Twitter account to them, and they're going to bring out everything you have yapped. If your yapped as count, sometimes you might yap for complete 2 weeks and it might not read it. Just like me, if I come over to this my particular Twitter account right here, just tap on it, you are going to see I have a 0 yap already right now. You can see 0 yap, even though I've been yapping for 2 weeks now. You just need to be consistent and make sure what you are yapping about is meaningful, not just post the way people post. Just make sure what you're yapping about is meaningful. But consistency, I know I'm gonna, once they do the refresh, everything is gonna come out very soon. So, and the best part is you don't need to be on the leaderboard for you to get rewarded on Kaito. So for you to check the leaderboard, you can basically just tap on any of those projects, PrettyG. Once you tap on it right here, just wait for it. You're gonna just go down here. You're going to see the top 100, and these are the people on the top 100. So you can see these people on the top 100 of Kaito right here. You can see, and you can change it to the last 3 months, last 6 months, last 7 days, just like that. So these are the leaderboard, and you don't need to be on the leaderboard for you to be rewarded. Yes, you don't need to be on the leaderboard for you to be rewarded. And once every project has done their TGE, this is where you are going to see what projects you are being allocated, how much you are being allocated right there. If you come over to where it says airdrops right there, you're going to see the projects you are eligible for. Now, no eligible projects at the moment. Visit Kaito N to discover more opportunities. So right now, there is no eligible project for me. And once I keep yapping and there is an airdrop for me, this is where I'm going to see it. So it is just a game changer. You don't need to start referring people. You don't need to start paying tons or anything into projects. So that is it. And let's come on to Twitter and how you can start yapping. So this particular person posted, Newt, going to print millionaires this month. Snapshots for yappers will be taken soon. You still have time. Until then, interact with each tweet related to Magic Newton. Genie says back. So this is yapping. This is the example of yapping on X. So now this particular has got about 560 comments. People need to interact. But now let me tell you something. People that reply also are going to be rewarded because it's going to count as yapping also. The creator's account is going to be rewarded too. So if I tap on this person's account right here, let me just see how many followers they have. They have 54,000 followers. And mind you, their accounts with just 600 followers that are yapping already. So you can also see this person, be a Magic Newton reply guy, I will support you. So now you can see this person have just 3,005 followers. So So now you've seen what I tried to explain, but there are some warnings I need to give you. Number one is before you start yapping, you need to have about 100 followers on X. Before you start yapping, you need to have at least 100 followers on Yes. And number two is you need to yap with sense because Twitter is a platform. So if you are yapping and it seems like spamming, Twitter might basically flag your account or shadow ban your account and be in jail, or you might be suspended out of Twitter, because once you're suspended on Twitter or X, it might be difficult for you to create a new account. So you need to basically know what you're doing. You can yap talking about meaningful things about that project, not just yapping just because you want to be on the leaderboard. You have to be careful about it. So that is it, guys. I hope I have explained to you what Yap is all about. So if you have any other questions for me, you can put it in the comment section. I will see what to do about them. So that is it, guys, and thank you so much for watching my video. I really, really do appreciate. And I'm gonna see you later in another video. I will say bye for now.